Hi, I'm Michael Albor, and I'm so excited to be here with my friends from HairClub. And next, on my friend Carlos, we used extreme hair therapy. It's a regrowth solution for hair. And to finish it off, we used Strand Builder to give a fuller look to his hair. Hey guys, Michael Albor here back, and I'm here with my friend Carlos. He's one of the clients here at the HairClub, and I get the pleasure of styling his hair. And in a bit, my friend Tina's gonna come back on and actually show us some of the solutions that Carlos has for some of his hair. But Carlos has fine hair. He has quite a bit amount on the sides. So we're gonna go in and try to make his hair even fuller using one of my favorite Matrix products, our Bodifying Jelly by Raw. Now our Raw product line is awesome because it's 99% from natural origin. So it really works in a real healthy lifestyle. Okay, so let's start this. What we're gonna do, let me get him caped first. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is actually spray wet his hair down. And the next thing that we're gonna do is take about half a quarter size of our Bodifying Jelly and put that through his hair. And then we're gonna comb it through to make sure that we get that product evenly distributed everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. So that's one of the most important things. Any type of product that you use, you wanna make sure that you get it scalp to ends, Carlos, and not just in one place. Then we're gonna use our blow dryer and a Denman brush. So what's great about a Denman brush is it's rubber and nylon bristle. So the rubber bristles are actually gonna get rid of static, and the nylon's gonna give us the ability to kind of pull the hair. So the first thing that we're gonna do is kind of just brush and do something called flat brushing to the sides. We're gonna take the hair and just brush it kind of smoother on the sides of your hair, going one direction and then back the other direction. And what that's gonna do is that's going to actually allow that hair to lay flatter. It's gonna make the hair lay flatter around so that we can actually get a lot more fullness from the top. So sometimes when we make hair look flatter one place, we can make it look fuller from the top and then give it the appearance that there's a lot more hair in one place. So we're gonna continue taking section by section, brushing that hair. And what that's gonna do is really condense, take out some of the wave. And we're just pushing the hair all the way one direction. And then once we get to the front, what we'll do is go back the opposite direction. And then we can have this really cool kind of fun Pompadour style that's just so big right now. So now that we've gone one way, what we're gonna do now is take hair up the other way and go the opposite direction. Making sure that we get it really tight right here at the nape. All right, now that we have that done, now we're gonna go back up to the top. And at this top piece of the crown, what we're gonna do, Carlos, is something called leafing. So leafing is when we actually take our Denman brush, and when you look at the Denman brush, it's kind of rounded slightly, and we're gonna pull the hair straight up and kind of get some bend to it. So we're gonna start that in the back. Now, as we use our brush, if you can notice, what I'm doing is I'm placing the head of my dryer right below, right where those nylon and the rubber of my Denman brush actually meets. And I'm just slightly kind of lifting that hair to create more volume at the top. And again, by leaving the hair flatter and closer around the circumference of the head and fuller on top, I'm creating all the kind of visual impression of a lot more hair at the top of the head. So I'm gonna keep going as I go forward, keep taking sections, keep using my leafing motion all the way across. So I'm straightening the hair a little bit, but at the same time, I'm leaving that bend that this Denman brush creates. The other thing that it's gonna help me do is kind of keep the hair separated at the base of the head. Now, as I get towards the front, I'm gonna work diagonally, pulling back from side to side, Siley, so that I can really, really get all of that hair to separate on the scalp and give it the ultimate body. So again, I'm gonna go diagonally to one side, and then diagonally to the other side. Really working at the base of the scalp so I can actually straighten that hair right at the base and leave the fullness and the body towards the mid-shaft and end. And then I'll go in with my hands, even to give it a little bit more of a natural look. Making sure that all the hair is dry. Now, as I work with my hands with hair, what I'll do is I use rounded shapes, keeping my pinky really close on the scalp and just pulling the rest of the hair around in a rounded shape. All right, so now we really have some cool, fun hair going on. But let's bring in Tina and even make it fuller.
Hey, Michael. Hi,
Hey,
Carlos.
Tina. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Good. Okay, so we're giving him this kind of like he's a cool guy, loves cars, loves working out,
Nice.
right? And I know that he's been coming in because I know he's already told us we can talk about this. He's been having some thinning hair issues, right?
Yes.
And so I know that the Hair Club has amazing solutions. And I love this because I can't believe how much thicker his hair's already gotten.
Yeah,
Not just
absolutely.
before my blow dry. So what are the solutions that you're using on Carlos here at the Hair Club?
First off, I want to say that the techniques that you used really work well for people who have thinning hair and to really build that density up. What Carlos has been doing is he has been on our Extreme Hair Therapy Preventative Program. And that's a program that helps to keep the hair follicles alive, rejuvenated. It also utilizes the FDA-approved regrowth drug minoxidil.
Awesome.
So it really helps to get that hair regrowing again. So Carlos has been on it for about 6 months, 6 to 9 months?
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months. And you could already see the density already starting to increase for Carlos. His hair quality is even feeling a little stronger than it
Thicker,
was.
it feels
Absolutely,
thicker, right.
yeah, because the
And you can already see the
program-
new hair that's growing, which is
Yep.
amazing.
And the cool thing is we actually do a comparison, a TrichoView analysis for our clients quarterly. So we're able to see how well their hair is growing and the hair that is growing.
That's awesome to
Yeah.
have those markers,
I
right?
know. Oh,
You're not
yes,
just thinking it's,
absolutely.
you know, not doing anything.
Absolutely.
So awesome.
For today, to even enhance the style even more and make it even more fuller, we could use our EXT Strand Builder, which is some topical hair fibers that we're just gonna fill in, and I'll show you how to use that.
I can't wait till they see this, because I remember doing session work, doing hair on TV commercials, and back in the day, we would ask the makeup artists for some eyeshadow and stuff, right?
You're gonna love this.
But this is, like, when they see this, they're really gonna be thrilled that this is an option.
Absolutely. So we'll put a little bit right in through here.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that we actually have 2 different colors that we could utilize for him to give him that dimension too. So it's not just one.
But there's many
color.
shades,
oh,
right?
Absolutely.
So it does. If you're blonde, this is still an option,
yeah,
right?
If you're gray, we got something for you as well.
Yeah, because he's a good-looking guy, but with this dark hair,
no, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the 2 different colors.
Oh, so you're gonna mix them?
Yes, I'm gonna mix them to give that different dimension of colors. I know, right? So it's not just a flat.
Natural,
absolutely.
Right?
So we're just gonna go in through here and just sprinkle a little bit in here. And see, it already starts to thicken that up.
So it really does 2 things, doesn't it? It just
and I'm
really
actually
kind of adds the feeling of hair fiber, but also the color. Put some density.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I'm gonna put a little bit in the back right here in Carlos's crown area as well. So let's go ahead and. So we'll put a little bit of that color. That was the black, and we're gonna mix it with a little bit of dark brown.
So that makes it look much more natural, because I don't think that everybody always realizes, especially with hair color being such a big thing, that nobody's hair is one color, right?
Yep.
Even being short. And so when you're just putting one shade, it makes it look a little not so okay. Those shades, it's awesome.
It gives it that more natural appearance.
How great is that?
Absolutely,
wow.
Absolutely.
Definitely makes the hair denser. I mean, it's all the different approaches.
Yes.
So cool. And what are those called again?
So this is the EXT Strand Builder. And then just to lock it in, once you're done styling, you just give it a little shot of hairspray to lock it in.
Let's do that. So again, I'm gonna use aerosol hairspray. You know, we've been talking a lot about it, right?
Absolutely.
So aerosol hairspray is the same thing for a guy. And guys, they don't know how to use any products, right? So we really have to teach them step by step how to use these things. So Carlos, every time you use an aerosol, you're gonna spray it at least 12 to 14 inches away from your hair, because sprays are meant to go on the hair dry, aerosol. If you get too close, you're gonna make your hair wet. So we don't want it to be wet. If we wanted a wet look, we would use a different approach.
Oh, that looks nice.
Wow, I can't believe how much hair that is. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and there's Carlos. Thanks, Tina, for helping me out.